Israel killed was done via tanks. Who had tanks on October 7th? The IDF did. The IDF indiscriminately shot into kibbutzes to avoid the capture of the Israeli citizens. So again, we don't actually know how many people Hamas killed. Now, am I sitting here justifying their actions or whatever? No, but I am telling you that this is war, and this is what often happens over there in the Middle East. Now, this didn't just happen out of nowhere. Israel has been violently occupying that territory since the 1930s, okay? The state of Israel was created in 1948, but the skirmishes and the fighting has been going on for damn near 80 plus years.
Yeah, from World War II.
So what occurred on October 7th was a response to multiple things: the violent occupation, the imminent recognition of Israel as a state by the Arab countries without answering the Palestine question, the building of the temple and the red heifers that Israel has secured over, which is going to signify the destruction of the mosque, which is the third holiest site in the Islamic religion. There's a multitude of different reasons why they invaded on October 7th. Of the mosque, again, which is the third holiest site in the Islamic religion. Anything, but this is what war is. This is what conflict is. They are going to have their reasons. And I think it's very important for people to understand, number one, why they invaded, number two, what they did on that day, and then number three, the actual casualties and what really happened. Because what happened was the narrative was ridiculous from the beginning. 2,000 killed. Hamas killed 40 beheaded babies, babies in ovens, mass graves, etc. A lot of this stuff was not true. Now, the Israeli government put out a 40-plus minute video that showed a lot of the murders, which obviously horrible, not good. Okay, horrible. But this is war, and this is what happens after violent occupation. Violent occupation will lead to violent resistance. It's just an unfortunate reality. And it's crazy to me how the Israelis refuse to accept the fact that if you violently occupy these people and you've taken their land and you've occupied them for 80 plus years, they're going to respond unfavorably a lot of the times. This is what it is.
I mean,
and on top of that, as I discussed with you guys before, there have been movements to go ahead and get a two-state solution. Yitzhak Rabin and Yasser Arafat had a legendary fucking agreement called the Oslo Accords back in the 1990s that Bill Clinton
Oh, sorry. I like my intro. Good to go. 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 Not ready.
In great detail. Okay, it's called Atrocity Inc. Go check it out, guys. Great documentary. I've done a podcast debunking a lot of this stuff. Oh, another fun fact. Israel, if they really cared about their hostages,
I wind up going to the Grand Central Market, dude.
Okay, this was reported by Haaretz, which is an Israeli media source. The spokesperson for the families met with the Israeli government and found out that Hamas offered to return all the hostages on or about October 10th in exchange for not invading Gaza.
Now,
guess what Benjamin Netanyahu said?
I went to get the Dragon Ball fruit.
Because to him, killing a bunch of people and destroying Hamas is more important than getting back the hostages. And this is why he's had many opportunities to get all the hostages back, and he hasn't done it. Now, a lot of you are probably going to say, well, Myron, how respond to Hamas coming in and kidnapping 200 people, killing innocent civilians, etc. Well, I will tell you how they responded. It's very simple. You do the hostage negotiation, you get your hostages back. Now that they're secured, now you can go ahead and utilize your military and your
Can I call him up here?
who are superior to go ahead and attack and kill
I thought I was going to call him up here.
leaders of Hamas. They've already been able to do this, chat. They assassinated They killed them out in the top 5 territories and assassinated them surreptitiously.
I got to learn how to read.
They killed him with a bomb that they put in his bunker house to kill him and his bodyguard. They launched a taser and where they blew up bombs that were hidden in a bunch of devices that they had there for the past 1 year. They have special ops and informants all over Gaza. They have an enormous amount of resources to conduct special operations where they can systematically go in and kill the targets that they need to kill. And they would have been able to preserve their national standing where we don't have to keep running cover for these idiots in the UN. So by Benjamin Netanyahu saying, you know what, fuck it, I don't want the hostages back. I want to go ahead and just bomb these guys and get rid of Hamas once and for all. Fine.
Yeah,
but you are going to have to deal with the consequences
Why
of
did
that,
I come
which
over
is
here if
the
I have to go over
reality.
there?
Now the world stage hates Israel, dislikes Israel, and the only reason that Benjamin Netanyahu isn't in jail right now, thanks to the ICC, is because we keep running cover for Israel, which in turn makes because they're running cover for a current ethnic cleansing / genocide, you would say. That is the problem. That is what's going on here, and they could have got the houses back on October 10th. Now, obviously, no one reports on that.
It's all a giant fucking scam, dude.
Hope that he would have been more open to listening.
Wow.
I guess that's what it was meant to be.
Wow.
What it is.
Guys, this was amazing.
How long was that going on?
5 hours.
We're going on 5 hours here.
Was I on?
I need to process everything that just happened. My head's
I gotta talk about this.
Beanie Guys are retarded.
It reminds me of Elden Ring. When the game was gonna come out, and I was so excited, I knew it was gonna be really good. But it came out, and
No, Poland does not cover for Netanyahu. Netanyahu couldn't go to the anniversary of the Holocaust in Poland because they literally would have arrested him, bro. He couldn't go. Poland would have arrested him off the ICC warrant. And that's his country, by the way, of his native country.
and there's the Fair on Missoula. And I was like, wait, there's more. It's not like it's just going to be like Dark Souls 3 and it's like 5 zones and it's over. No, there's just more and more and more. It never stops. It never stops. So, okay, we will do an official poll. Chat, mods, can we make a poll? Two winners, just 2 people. Who won the debate, Ethan or Hassan?
Hassan.
Just 2. Just 2, not me or, fucking, Nelson Mandela, whoever. Can we have somebody put a poll? Yeah.
What the fuck?
We'll see what the chat
What the fuck, dude? Where the hell did they come from? Where the fuck did they come from? Where the hell did...
Okay, well, there it is. So it's looking like pretty much everybody thinks a blowout. It is. It's a complete fucking blowout.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I
I
fucking
honestly,
knew it.
I think that Ethan. I think this is also like another really good example of, like, Ethan. In a lot of times, like,
They
I
just
think
popped
Ethan
out of nowhere
used
and
a
they were
lot of
already
debate
slicing at me, like,
techniques
what?
that made Hassan look bad in a way that is partially artificial. And I think it kind of goes to show
100%.
that a lot of debates like this are kind of problematic, is that whenever you do, because I can notice this, right, whenever it's happening. And this is something, I mean, Hassan does this too, right? It's not like just Ethan did this, but Ethan, I think, had a better command of it in this debate. I think he definitely had a much stronger command over it in this debate. And because of that, I think it made him look a lot better. And I think that Ethan controlling the narrative and also controlling the audio and the video that was being played put him in like kind of more of a dominant position in the video.
And he does that a lot. That's why he doesn't like to do in-person debates with adversarial people. Guys, big tip for you guys. Ethan purposely does that.
I do think so. And
his seat fucks with the audio in the background. I know this from being on his shit too.
Just a little bit. So yeah. Ethan used those techniques consistently. You're 100% right. Yeah, it is, and he was very good at that. And that's I can respect that, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it worked. And Dirk, I mean, I looked at Twitter. Like, let's see what people are saying on Twitter. What are the opinions of the people on Twitter? Let's go back. I can find it here. And the anti-Semitic Arabs forced the Jews to be Zionists. Well, yeah, whenever they got kicked out and forced out, I think that was kind of the idea, right? Yeah, I think that was the argument, wasn't it? Is that, basically the Jewish people got forced out of their other countries that were around Israel after 1948, and then they went to Israel. Like I think that's basically what he's saying, right? I mean, am I crazy? I think
out of
that's
their other countries.
I mean, I'm not really a big historian.
They don't have any.
It sure seems like that's what it was.
And Russia was the only one that gave them a
so
piece
yeah,
of land.
I mean,
to go over there.
Okay, let's see what people are saying. Ethan cooks Hassan. Ethan Klein completely changing the subject once Hassan catches him in a lie.
Yep.
Hassan Piker avoids debates because he's fucking terrible at them. Of TLDR of Ethan versus Hassan, if y'all missed it. Hassan continues denying that Ethan was a reference, fan of him. I can see why Hassan Piker doesn't like debating. Ethan confronts Hassan over the Fortnite L dance, content cop. Ethan Klein every time Hassan tries to ask him an actual question. Check in Ethan versus Hassan debate. Hassan's screaming about how missiling random commercial vessels is based, actually. Hassan versus Ethan debate, not trying to kill yourself challenge. Hassan tries to get Ethan to draw a swastika on the 9-year-old with PewDiePie video. Oh my god. Hassan x Ethan to debate.
Have any poison.
Wow. And there we go. It's trending on X. Well, yeah, I mean, this is, as I said, guys, this was a big season finale for the Terminally Online. It is like, this is a very, very big deal. And so yeah, I don't know why what's going on here, right? And
like I told you guys before, Hassan was fighting with one hand behind his back because he wanted to be politically correct. And this is the fucking problem. You can't, for fear of being canceled or for fear of, coming off a certain way, Hassan had to hold back or focus on stupid topics that don't matter, like inbred. They spend an enormous amount of time talking about inbredness. Who cares? Yeah, they're retards. This is why people like Ethan Klein tick all the time. You're an inbred, Ethan Klein.
came out much ahead than
that's what I would have said.
Came out way farther ahead. I think Hassan, like especially in terms of I think in terms of rhetoric, I think Hassan was much more transparently disingenuous than Ethan was. And I think that especially in the beginning, for anybody who has any familiarity, one thing that I think that Hassan does, and I think that also people that are adjacent to him do, like people like, for example, Frogan or like Denims or somebody like that, people that are adjacent to him do is that they do something that is disgusting, they do something that's wrong, or they say something bad to someone, and then when basically Ethan is saying, stop harassing me, stop, leading this hate campaign against my wife, they're like, well, why are you trying to silence me? I'm trying to help Palestine. So, they effectively use the Palestinian struggle as both a sword and a shield for their own bad behavior. And so they use it as a way to personally attack Ethan. They use it to personally attack me. They use it to personally attack everyone. And I think that the ultimate result is that, for me, I'm not a huge advocate. I'm not a big, I don't want to say this the wrong idea, right? I'm a big advocate of conflict, but I would, you don't know ties a lot more with the Palestinians than I do with Israel in a general sense. And these are average Palestinians, not Hamas. I'm not talking about Hamas. I'm just talking about the conflict in itself, right? But and that's just generally and I'm not really, look, I'm not going to stand up and be like, oh my God, this is so true or anything like that. But that's just, if I had to fall off on one side of the fence, that's kind of the way that I would feel. And so that's it. But
Oh
anyway,
yeah.
the point is that I think that the big problem that I think Hassan has is that in a number of times in this interview, Ethan was more than willing to say, yeah, I could have said that better, or yeah, I probably exaggerated this or not. And Hassan, even whenever he's confronted with something that is like objectively wrong, right? For example, like, I mean, I can't think of a single example of for example, like reframing Ethan's criticism of Frogan or Denims or anybody that's like in that the vicinity as being a pro-Palestinian voice as a way to minimize the harassment that Ethan has dealt with, and then to effectively criticize Ethan.
Shouldn't even have wasted the time talking about that shit.
Is a deliberate, intentional, conscious misrepresentation. And I think that Hassan knows that. I think Hassan knows that using this, but there's a genocide going on. This is something, whatever. And Hassan refuses to criticize anything within his group. Yeah, and I think I think it becomes very evident to.
Should have stayed away from that shit. And Osman really doesn't know anything about this topic. Niggas just yapping. Let's see what Hassan has to say. He shouldn't have left that discussion. Let's see here.
He wanted to fucking focus on like drama.
As soon
I'm
as
so
you're
hot.
near to kick. Okay.
Bruh.
Lock.
I'm fucking pissed off. Like, I could have done a way better job on this, man, because I don't have to worry about terms like inbred or whatever. I literally would have just said, yeah, Ethan, you're inbred. You take all the fucking time. Thank you for proving my point. Carrying on. Oh, yeah, I use the term inbred. And let's talk about the facts. I wouldn't have had these fucking that's the problem here. Hassan handicapped himself by being completely correct. Why would your wife be Ramola? Maybe, yeah, this is good. His wife is a fucking terrorist. It's true.
She sat in the car. She sat in the car and didn't even leave it and never
Your
did
wife
it again.
participated in an illegal
And he
raid,
should've-
according to
He
internet.
should have struck more at those fucking pain points of the truth, using the truth to his advantage. But the problem is that he was too fucking busy trying to virtue signal on stupid phrases like inbred and racism. Right? They spent us in terrorism. Oh, your friend is wrong was a terrorist. Who gives a fuck? Okay, let's say he is a terrorist. It doesn't matter because by definition, the Houthis and the IDF are terrorists. Now we're talking about who's more justified against them. They're both terrorists. Okay? Now go ahead and talk about who's more justified. Bam! Now we can go ahead and have the discussion on who the fuck is more justified in their actions. Okay? And then also the reason why a lot of these Arab brotherhoods are designated as terrorists is because guess who runs the Department of State that designates groups these Muslims as terrorists? Biden. Okay? So look. Hold on, we'll keep playing this.
Shitting on Jewish people, and they shitting on Zionists, right? They need a lot of time to think about it. And I think, yeah, when the ADL talk, that's only when they finally suspended all the other people from the stage. When a sitting congressman started writing letters.
For the record, I've never been to the ADL, by the way. Why do you lie so much? It's so funny to keep lying. Then
You can return home.
lying about me.
It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing except if you're ever traveling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
Love you well past your machinima days. No! Oh no! Oh no!
See, this is why sometimes you gotta play Spider-Man and not be afraid of being politically incorrect. So, as you guys can see here, year, Hamas was designated as a terrorist organization. When? October 8th, 1997. Right? October 8th, 1997. Hamas was designated as a foreign terrorist organization by the Department of State. Now, let's do a little bit of research. Who ran the Department of State back then? I'll tell you. This is right here. Okay? Madeleine Albright. And whenever you go to that early life, every single time, Joseph and Hannah converted to Judaism from Catholicism in 1941, blah, 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 her family. 1987, Albright said her parents never told her or her two siblings about their Jewish ancestry and heritage. So, this is just one example, guys. But when I tell you guys that we are an occupied nation, which Hassan is too much of a pussy to acknowledge, right? These are the cold hard facts of why we have a very aggressive posture towards certain countries and certain militant groups, okay? Because the reality is, and I've been saying this for a minute, the United States is an occupied fucking nation, okay? We have American politicians that have dual allegiance to a foreign land in the Middle East, and no one wants to grapple with this very typical fucking topic, okay? Clearly, here's the proof. Who is the Department of State Secretary right now? A guy named Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is funded by and supported by the Vice President and Supreme League. The AOC controls Marco Rubio. Chat. And this is where people like
The problem is, why have they not led to any real prosecution?
They're dead.
No, that's not
dead, you moron. What do you mean?
first-hand testimony in this
They
regard.
killed all the fucking Hamas operatives in Israel.
I killed them? What?
Are you?
Why are you
okay?
saying you killed them?
I said they. Why the fuck would I say you killed them?
my audio is so. And then the IDF went ahead and then the IDF we didn't designate them as a terrorist organization because they were smart enough to rebrand. They went from Ergun, Haganah, and Stern Gang, which were a lot of them were terrorist organizations. They just rebranded to the IDF. Cool. Terrorist organization designation gone. See, they were smart enough to rebrand. Hamas is dumb. They should have rebranded into something else.
I've held on for as long as I can. I'm officially a fallen I gotta fix this. Hold on. Pretty solid, I think. Other countries, some of which were directly under the fucking ownership of colonial occupation, like all of that, all of these different countries.
All right, let's go back to the actual debate and look at it from the beginning. And go through this shit. These guys switched in and can't rewind switch to this fucking retarded. Let's go ahead and go to page 3 here. All right.
It was unnatural, the dislikes on the video.
I don't really care about this. I don't know. I mean, I don't recall saying it, but I don't know what
You didn't say it.
All right, so
No.
let's go back to some other
Hold on,
definitions.
let me finish, and then you can do your definition.
Okay.
Do you think
It's not my definition. I want to hear your definition.
that's fine? I'll answer it how you like.
I hope you know that, like, I don't know if you know this, but I didn't publish the content cop. I just did.
Yes, I know that, and I've addressed him
good.
thoroughly.
All right,
Do you know that? Do you believe he should have included the context of the CPS call?
What?
What? You don't know what I'm talking about?
Wait. I'm a little confused. You were asking me.
Yes.
What my
drama about his kid. Let's move forward here.
I believe it was Alexa that drafted it and said, "Oh, you immediately go to the swastika one." Yeah, exactly. Do you think?
Anyway, my point is, Hassan, if I can continue my point, is that you knew it was a swastika sword. So why? What is it? So I mean, why did you guys shoot? Used to propose with this sword. Answer that. Why was the choice made for this sword?
But regardless,
do you think it looks like a swastika?
I did not make this editorial review. I wasn't even.
Do you think it's reasonable to perceive that as a swastika? Answer the question. Is it?
What the fuck?
Is it reasonable to
I
perceive
don't, I don't think it was a deliberate decision that I just made. I don't know.
Okay, well, Hassan, they're your swords, and according to the New York Times article, there was 10 options. So what's the chances that they chose the swastika one? That seems pretty slim.
Well,
you have 10 swords, don't you?
The week prior to that, I believe. I don't know the exact time. I don't really remember when they shot this, but I had the sword out because I was doing an Assassin's Creed promo. Do you feel like if I thought it was like genuinely a swastika sword, I would use it in an Assassin's Creed promo shot?
Yes. That's what we call dog whistle, son. And what you're doing is gaslighting somebody. You made a video. Let me make a point here, Hassan, because you're the king of microaggressions and understanding the perspective of minority group, right? So you made a video. You participated in a video accusing a Jewish group. Let me finish.
Notice how they're wasting an enormous amount of time on like, oh, let's virtue signal on like, making minority feel safe. Like, see how they're not even getting to like real debate, they're wasting time on this shit.
Question. I don't think you
I didn't even hear your question. I need you to
try listening instead of speaking.
I'm just looking for clarification here. Do you think that I deliberately was using a dog whistle in an Assassin's Creed promo, or that it was a cool sword that was laying around because it's the only long sword that I have?
You have 10 swords.
I know, they're heavy. That's not a real sword.
Yes, I'm aware that it's not a real sword, but you have 10 to choose from. What does it matter how much they weigh?
Yeah, but other ones are heavy.
Let me paint a scenario.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Doing a genocide by your own admission that you would consider to be appropriate because it feels
are you going to tell black people not to use the N-word because it offends you?
What the fuck is going on here? Are you gonna the N-word? Bro, oh my god. Holy shit, these guys are pussies. Wow. Bruh.
Do you think this is an apt comparison?
Yes.
Okay. So you think that being able to draw your anti-Semitism radar is completely out of whack.
And who are you to say that to me? You pose with a swastika.
See, once you start playing, this is the problem, dude. When you get into this fucking conversation about racism, anti-Semitism, feminism, like anti-feminism, whatever, the problem is that everything is subjective, Chad. Okay? When things
Now
that means it's open to interpretation, and everyone has different offended levels. So when you play this game, you're going to lose every single time. There's no point with arguing with people when they say you're an anti-Semite or you're a misogynist, whatever the fucking name is, right? There's really not a point to argue with, right? We do it sometimes because it's funny, but like when you're actually having like a real discussion on real topics or whatever, and you get fucking filibustered or obviously when shit like this, like, dude, one was fighting considered anti-Semitic, and then
You're saying that it's not a swastika, and you know it's not a swastika.
I mean, it literally is a swastika.
No, it's not.
Let me see the swords in your background. Why didn't you choose one of those ones?
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Mm-hmm.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about Lubosh.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder.
Of course.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
That's all. Thank you.
Farewell. What the?
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Of course.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Good point.
Do you know anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
You.
Good health to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know anything about it, but ask all you want.
Do you know anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's it.
That man Lubos who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
They seriously didn't know anything?
I've come in the name of... That's all.
Farewell.
You.
My respects to you.
That's right.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here
What
as
the
well.
hell was that?
Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
Good.
Do you know anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
Nah,
That's all.
whatever.
Good luck to you.
It'll be better just to ask her.
Good
here,
morning.
Instead of tracking him all over the fucking town right now.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
Do you know who Lubos used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
He was always a loner. Except lately, he started talking to the parish priest of all
Boom!
people.
Right there.
That's all. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Priest. Where the... Oh, I remember. This is as far as I got with my other freaking character I had going. Who's this? Find more about Lubash. Why? Whatever. Missions are missions.
Hey! What was that noise? What are you doing here?
I'm here to question
Good day to you. What do you need?
Can you wash your face? 'Cause
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of
shit
Lipa.
on it.
I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
Do you know anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
Do you know what Lubos was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
So, something
That's
new
all.
I just learned.
Thank you.
So when it's nighttime and I don't have any lights on, all
Good
they
luck
see
to
is
you.
my shadow. Get off me, motherfucker. Get off me. Wait, don't I have a bunch of skins? Hey, they're not stolen anymore. Good. So that. So that. That. Dang it. Dang it.
God be with you, good sir.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now
I don't know nothing.
Do you know anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
All right.
That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
What are you doing here?
Hey, executioner.
What? Fuck you want? Hmm?
You're right there. Anyway, I showed a couple of pieces she made last time to Old Thunder from Tabor, the one I buy goods from, and he said right away he'll take them. And how much do I want for them?
Damn! Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse, you moron!
Where's the blacksmith?
Apples, that'll put a smile on your face. Cabbage! Lovely, delicious cabbage!
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Why does he
I'm
look all
investigating the
dirty?
massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it.
Oh,
Ask all you
that's
want.
how good.
Do you know anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That man Lubos who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
All right, that's good.
That's all. Thank you.
Take care now.
Sell weapon. Sell that. That. Donate that. Donate that. All that. All that. All that. What do they always give me some crappy ass fucking prices for these things? They give me. Yeah, I don't want to be carrying them. 5? What do you got for sale?
Incoming transmission.
Ain't better than not selling anything. Something happened. That's it. Oh, dang it. I was. Never mind.
Lemon, prunes, sweeten up your day.
My respects to you.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk.
So?
But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start.
Here are your groshens.
He did break
Bah!
his
Slap
vow,
him upside the head.
but better than to dishonor it here.
They do that in Mexico. Like, bah!
May he follow his heart.
No, you idiot. Read it again. Bah! Enunciate. Bah! Read.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on.
See, they do that in Mexico and just smack the back of her neck.
So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Okay. One day, a country going on the what move? A goose found egg all yellow and come on, you stupid fuck, read. When he took it up, it is a heavy and has a lead, and he was, I mean, my brain is functioning. Okay, let me just read it through. Going to throw it away because he thought it was a trick had it been played upon him. But he took it on. Took it. What is that supposed to be? Home. Okay. Took it home in a second thought and found out that it delighted, and it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning, same thing occurred. And as soon as he became rich by selling the egg, as he grew rich, he grew greedy. Don't we all? Well, I haven't, thank God. Been there, done that. Including that part. I think that he got one. I'm thinking to get at one all of the gold and gooses could give. He killed it and opened it only to find nothing. That's the famous fable for the. They killed the goose that laid golden eggs.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
There's something about some fellow in the goose that being greedy doesn't pay.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent! You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words
No.
will take a lot more reading.
But I know
yet.
what he's getting at.
Now we'll move on to the second lesson,
Read the
which
Latin
will
text.
be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a
Good
clever
point.
lad. You'll manage.
Whoopsh. Fucker. Oh wait, that's not it. Where is it? Is that it? Yeah. Nils et libretam amuls und non algia prende prosis libre muta angristic. I can't. I mean, I just like anybody else, skim through it, but I can't make heads or tails now. Italian, Portuguese, French, and Japanese, yes.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Nutus set libertine malus, ut non aliqua part drop it.
Not bad for a first try, lad. Try reading it again. Practice makes perfect.
Wait, I'm supposed to. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I didn't even read it. Try to read it. All right, let's see. Nul et libretam amulset ut non alcit apremput. Libre mutit anskenstnut. Voidmes orat esk kit. Am I casting a spell or something, bro?
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Dullist liver tam malus ut non liquor party profit.
Not bad, my boy. Good effort. You're almost there, but you better go back and read it again.
Dude, I just fucking gave you the other answer and it was incorrect. Nuls et libret tan malsud. Fuck you.
I read the page.
So tell me. Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you.
What?
Congratulations.
I don't even know what I
You can
chose.
be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
I didn't even. Whatever.
Farewell.
How do a good mead? Our tournament. I'll start with this one. Okay. Okay, I'm done with this. I need to go get laid. Both IRL and in game. Bakery. There's no Smithy. Oi, it's the Smithy. I need Westo. Oi, you whore. Where's the Smithy?
Matičko boží manželé, k oltáři k Bohu šťastný.
Did you hear what happened at the stud farm?
I did. A dreadful thing. The Lord have mercy.
Old Smith, stable house, the horses.
There's no Smithy. Like, seriously, there's no Smithy. But there's nice looking.
Indeed, it must be awful for her. As if it wasn't enough having her husband slain before her eyes, but the horses as well, and the stables burned down too. How will she cope now with her life?
Around her, between 23rd and Wester, we call that chismoseando. Nope, no Smitty.
Hey, what's that?
I don't know. Call me daddy. What the fuck was that? Oi, where are the whores at? Don't act dumb. I know I'm supposed to talk to you. Fine, I gotta kill time anyways.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Sir Hanush gives a job.
That's all.
Farewell.
I pressed the wrong ones.
Sir Hanush.
Do you know anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
That's all. Now,
That's all. Thank you.
About this archery thing. Wait, he sells stuff?
Farewell.
What is this? Agility? Hell yeah! Man, I'm rich. Fuck it.
Is there someone here who can compete with me in archery? Sure. First, I'll explain the rules to you. You shoot 7, 13, or 21 arrows, depending on who you're shooting against. The straw surround is worth 1 point, the white ring 2, and the bullseye 3. Whoever finishes shooting first gets 3 extra points. The round ends when everyone is finished shooting, and whoever has the most points wins. It's the custom to wager on it. To make it more interesting, see?
All right. That seems straightforward.
Just one more thing. Don't leave while the contest is underway. and never.
Got it.
How good are you with a bow? So I can find you a suitable opponent.
I suck.
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. At least you'll get a bit of practice. Beginners shoot 7 arrows around. Splendid! Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. God. You may begin.
Wait, what do you mean you may begin, dude? Which arrows did he give me? Whatever, I don't want to waste the good ones. Oh, shit. Well, at least I'm hitting the target. Ah, it goes down. Going down.
Contest over, archers.
Who won?
Hey, you're not allowed to walk around here with a weapon drawn. Put it away.
I lost?
Is there someone?
Sure. How good are you with a bow?
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. Splendid! Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. Farewell. You may shoot!
Damn it! Holy shit, what the fuck, dude?
The victor is Henry! Contest over!
I still want more practice. Come on.
Is there someone here who compete with me?
Of course. How good are you?
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. Splendid! Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll... Good luck. You may shoot!
Oh, dang it. Missed 3 of them. 4!
Contest over, archers!
God damn, dude.
Is there someone?
I'm sure. How?
I'm a...
Meanwhile, I'll... May the... You may shoot!
Son of a bitch, dude.
My head was as big going there for 2.5 years. It's still right.
It just flies everywhere. What the fuck, dude? Yo, what the hell?
Contest over, archers.
This is fucking ridiculous, bro.
I've come in the name of Sam.
So,
That's all.
is there someone here who? Of course. How?
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. At least you'll get a bit of practice. Meanwhile, I'll take.
This is fucking stupid, dude.
Right, archers. Let's begin.
What? What? Fucking hit it.
The victor is Henry. Contest over.
Made only 20 aggressions. Fucking bullshit. Hercules dying. Of course. All books are cheaper in shop. When reading, you will get tired and hungry twice as slow and normal. Fuck, dude, it's fucking hot and it's not fucking raining, man. This fucker still How long are you gonna train, dog? Put an arrow in your ass. Coffin? I've never seen those before. Yoink. Huh. Where the fuck did he go?
Apples!
Father, didn't I see you outside practicing swordplay? I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity
Why
of
does
the
it keep
confession.
glitching?
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Because
Worse
it's
than
not.
the death of innocent Christians. Worse than the murderer escaping punishment.
No one escapes punishment.
True.
Father, Lubosch was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine.
That's
Maybe
always a
we'll come
good
up
sign.
with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
May the Lord watch over you.
Got it for you right here.
Greetings. What do you need?
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Certainly. For how long?
How long does it take you to
Just the
satisfy
one night.
you?
All right. Money up front, though.
Here you are.
You've got it all to yourself. No one will disturb you.
Why not? I want you to serve me.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipe.
I don't know how I can help.
Do you know who Lubosch used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
That's all. Thank you.
Take care.
As you wish.
Bacon? Meat?
I'll be right back. For you, right? I've only got 2.
Here's to a good harvest.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Here.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, the girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. And I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
As you wish.
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened in Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father.
Yeah.
You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force.
Were you in the
These
Crusaders?
days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this
He's
confessional
fucking
seal.
drunk.
Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't
Yeah,
make
Henry,
exceptions
get him
because
drunk.
if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical, condemning vices, and of course describing them in detail.
Okay.
Tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life with a nice moral to them are popular as well, especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Gossip.
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. What if the devil
That sounds like
himself
right
would
now.
pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Amen.
This Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny.
Yeah.
That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Yeah.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Yeah, right.
Got it for you right
Where
here.
can I find out more about his
Yeah,
teachings?
give me a minute.
Do you like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticizes the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
I said that's a good plan.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Hey, here. What the fuck? Is this guy where I think it's gonna go?
Na kraj padnu desnej smutek, do mnie loi ráno utek, děti v mouženský mají strach, do včera žil nesaje prach, už se jí bojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejt jejich muži, nám je to jedno a tak si dám jedno a požerem si umí jako
fucking drinking breeze.
Yeah! Tak vypad sudy a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypad jeden. Ukaž kozy jako kozy, zítra je tu soudnej den, tak nalej mi hned, ať očí se svět.
hey. Get your ass up, Henry.
Enough of this.
Oh, fuck.
Bailiff, come on over here. Sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So
what? Oh, shit.
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
What? Oh, man, I thought I was gonna get laid.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
You got it, my man.
Come on then, bailiff. You want to fight? Come and get it.
Alla dobre.
Hey, man. How many am I fighting?
You could.
I don't know. Whoever's next to me, you're fucked.
I'm gonna cry now.
Here.
Thou shalt.
You're finished.
Wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
Why is
I'd
he
love
sideways?
to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry? Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What did they
Housemaid?
do to me? Watch the step, my dear.
Concubine?
Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh.
No, it's sad. All
We
the
can't
bells
do
were
this.
destroyed in the
Can
old
we?
world.
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
Yes. You can ring my bell.
This is wonderful.
What the?
Ah, bloody elf.
What, because he's older and having
And now,
more
my
fun than you?
dears,
Yeah, he got all
comes
fucked
the
up.
climax of the evening.
Okay. Yes!
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
Oh. The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Saddle up, sweetie. Saddle up. Now that's a good way to get information out of a priest. This is fucking hilarious. Oh shit. Hey, where you going? Where you going?
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Oh yeah. I have to agree. Oh. I full-heartedly agree. Got drunk. Got in a
Godwin, you
fight,
beast! Get up!
won,
Do you hear me?
got laid for
Wake
free.
up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you?
What?
Oh,
Who cares?
Henry. My great friend, Henry.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful time.
Sure
You
did.
certainly did, you old lecher. Now
Your
you
wench
better
was
pull
good,
yourself
too.
together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Wait.
Oh, stay
What?
on in my head. Oh, my guts.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, shit, I have to say mass.
Ow! I
gotta
knew
say
it!
mass. I can't do it. You
in
have
this
to help
state.
me. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're going to excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
Wait, what?
So, first, I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night.
Exactly.
And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit?
Exactly.
Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague.
Going. There he goes.
And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night.
A
If the
bit?
bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's going to have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect
I'm game. I'll do it.
Flawless.
And I gotta go to the bathroom first. Oh, what the fuck? You
How about
punched me in the
this?
face.
If you help me with this,
No.
I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
I have no choice. Gotta go to the bathroom. Can I leave it there? Can I leave it there? Let me go take a piss real quick. That was actually fun. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to take another shower, man. Sucks not having any AC. Alright. I think I paid attention to that. way he was talking, but nah, I can't guarantee the results.
All right. But I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubos.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful.
I mean,
Let's
try
get
my hardest.
to it then.
Oh hell yeah, I'm going in like this.
Come on then, what's the holdup? We've no time to waste.
I'm trying to steal something.
Come on then, what's the holdup?
Christ. A thief! People! A thief! Guard! Guard!
Dang it. I was trying to steal and I fucked up the whole fucking scenario, dude. I didn't know he was fucking standing right there. No! Where the fuck am I? Oh, because of fucking book, bro. Are you? Maybe? It's the only thing I can try. Dude, I can't. It's just a fucking book. Go! Let me see. Oh yeah, I have a fucking solid state drive. That was just a loading page. Are you fucking kidding? That's fine. That's fucking fine. That's fucking fine.
God be with you. God be with you.
Better than where I just loaded it from. Did I buy a book?
God be with you.
Rules of what? Could be worse. 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 Okay, so let's do 2 hours in this one. Okay. There he is.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
For a fucking book.
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, man, I gotta go eat and...
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
So it doesn't matter what I actually...
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again.
Dude,
surely
I can't believe
it. But I can't
Like I
betray
said,
the sanctity of the confessional.
I already did all
Suppose
this.
we
so.
talk.
All right.
Farewell.
Oh,
What the?
It's a lot better than going where I was at. And where's the Prime book? Prime book, Prime book, Prime book, Prime. Where's the Prime book? What? What? I just bought it. Huh? What are the skills that I got here? Reading. In the flow, when reading, you will get tired and hungry twice as slow. All books are cheaper. So, where's the book I just... I don't really know what the... Whatever, I can buy it. And it's still daytime. Bells ringing. Your reading skill. Oh, really? So wait, why am I even tripping on the Prime book when it's just reading and improving my reading skill? Why not? Stupid book, where to go?
My respects to you. God be with you.
What? I could have.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
He says 46. I say 36.
What about this?
That's a poor offer.
Wow. How about this?
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Huh? Oh man, that's nasty. That looks nasty. Yoink. Oh, I'm gonna do the same. I'm sorry, I got sticky fingers, okay? That's some bullshit.
Radishes, carrots, and apples that'll put a smile on your face.
Now. Let's see here. So all this stuff. Oh, that nunch thingy for being my jiggy. Oh wait. Unpopular diet.
God be with you.
For sure.
Good luck to you.
That's all it accepts to. What? You sell those things at 102, and you want to give me 5 for these? Bro, what the hell is the mechanics? At least 50%. What kind of food you got?
Good luck to you.
Watermelon? Oh, I'll take one of these. Mead? Hell yeah. Matter of fact, give me all of them. And these two. That's cheap compared to the fucking tavern. What?
These
What was
onions
that?
will make you weep like a baby. But oh, wait until you get them in your mouth. Come right up.
Oh, my bad, bro. Are you pooping or something?
Is there something you need?
Yes. Going inside, but I guess the night's already done, whatever. Oh, yes, it is. Boom, baka-taka-taka-taka, boom, baka-taka-taka-taka-taka. I guess my horse is like a calibrium of Did I just say equilibrium? What? It's not even a fucking word. I do that every time I say something stupid. I slap
To the
myself.
women, God bless them.
Ale for me.
Equivalent to a bite. Let's see here. Let's see here. Not what I was trying to do. Got any meat? Do I got any meat? I want to try it. But just not right now. Shut up, Meg. There they are.
Pour me one.
All right, all right.
I'm sorry I can't tell you it, but first I like.
I'm from Scallop.
Oh.
Yeah,
It must have been.
Just did this.
God, I didn't make it. They almost killed.
My poor child. And how did you come to? Well, now the most.
The Neuhoff stud fight. I'm sure they would have killed.
I see it's every bit. Well then,
I've told you all of.
Okay.
So about this
Henry, if people
A tankard here.
chin up,
what?
If I tell you what,
Word of honor?
on my soul.
I always wondered about that.
Well, it has to be some tongue lashing, especially if they're about.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest.
Not
by the
stealing
name
your.
of- I hear he always has a full house.
Okay.
Journeyman
Pay
who
attention to
heard
this.
him told me what Hoos is preaching, and I like the sound. I'm thinking about putting
What's so amazing about it?
the preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison.
Wealth, corruption.
And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock
Pollution.
of hungry ravens, they settled on this land
Corruption.
to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child?
Pay.
You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive fur, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
You Zionist!
My pleasure.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
It's like a you problem.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves,
So
but
it's
are afraid to say aloud.
corruption.
Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's
Now
getting
it's fresh
quite
in my
late.
brain.
What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Drinking and fucking. My type of game. Wait, no, it's drinking, fighting, and fucking. Don't know what they're being said. You can order some food now. Hey, chicken might sound good now.
Ukaż pozy jako pozy, zejtra je tu stolnej dęta, mialej wygnę, a chodzi ze zwie.
Enough of this.
Party pooper!
Hey, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Let's go. I was way drunker before I did this.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
I'm just looking for some fucking answers.
Is that the best you can do?
Go for that!
You got him, fella.
Thou shalt not hurt thy neighbor.
It's all you, buddy. It's all you. Get him. There you go.
Help! Guards, help! Stop that brawl before they beat each other to death.
Help! Help each other! Hey, no! Oh, God, no! Do something quick!
Quick!
They're brawling
They're
there!
thrashing each other there. Stop them.
What?
Guards, help! Stop that brawl before they beat each other to death.
Yeah, I had to let him kill me because what the fuck did I do wrong? I mean, he asked me to help, so I helped. That makes no. I gotta do it over again. God dang it.
My respects to you.
Farewell.
That made no. It's all good.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Fuck that.
Agree?
That's not enough. Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
Damn it. Ooh, me. Nothing to see here.
The freshest you can get!
Really?
Incoming transmission.
My respects to you. God be with you.
Nice. Nope, I'm drinking that right now. Drinking that right now. Seven? What do you got? It's not bad. Ordinary jacket. Wait. Now I gotta do it over again. Fuck it. There, gone. What? That's weird. Well, now I gotta find something else to do. I feel like some noodles. Some beef. Spice. I know.
Jesus. Is there someone here who can... I'm sure. First, you shoot the straw, the round... It's the cut. All right. Just one more. Got it. How good are you with a... I'm a beginner. Doesn't matter. At least you'll get a bit of practice. Splendid. Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if... Meanwhile, God... You may...
Little higher. What the f... I just did a little higher. I aimed exactly the same way I aimed it before.
The victor is Henry.
Huh?
Contest over.
How?
Watch it.
And I was drunk. What the hell? Let's do it again.
Is there someone here? Of course. How good? I'm a... Doesn't matter. Splendid. Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own. Meanwhile, I'll... You may shoot.
It's no good trying to fucking shoot when you're drunk. Did it land? This fucker's like wobbling all over the place.
End of game. Henry is the victor.
Peculiar weather we're having this year.
I wouldn't
Do
say
it
that.
again.
You want to stick your head out the door?
Is there someone here? Of how?
First it
I'm a...
pisses down.
Meanwhile, I'll round... Take it. You may shoot. The victor is Henry. Contest over.
All right. My fucking. I'm hungry. My fucking stomach is. My tummy is rumbling. So